Hey guys, and welcome to Comic Boy, a channel where I take your favorite comic book heroes and give you their latest stories. Today we look at the Flash Rebirth arc, Rogues Reloaded. This isn't the first Flash Rebirth arc, so let's get you caught up. The Flash just saw a lot of speedsters get their speed because of the Speed Force storm which Star Labs did using a black hole, so similar to the particle accelerator on the show. But then a villain called Godspeed came and killed them to get their speed. Everyone except Wally gave the Flash their speed so he could defeat Godspeed with the help of Wally, the black one. The white one is up with the Titans. We then saw the ginger one with Barry, and Barry started going out with Iris. They faced a dark character, blah, blah, blah. Wally West found out about Daniel West and was curious. Now, the Rogues. We see Barry thinking about the ever-changing Rogues roster. Captain Boomerang had gone to the Suicide Squad, but the rest, sometimes they were good. They defended the city when Grodd invaded. They fought the Riddler with the Flash. But one day, they disappeared, and Barry doesn't like it, so he wants to look into it. But there are distractions. Every time the Rogues leave, other average villains take their spot, and Papercut, Sandblaster, and Bone Dry are the new ones. Flash puts them all in Iron Heights with ease, and Flash says if the Rogues were there, they would be in big trouble. But then Papercut calls the Rogues the Flash's sidekicks. The Warden of Iron Heights, Gregory Wolfe, then comes up and calls the Rogues criminals who must be put behind bars no matter what the cause. Wally West then speeds away. He can't let Barry beat him to reaching the horror movie marathon with Iris before him. Barry realizes that Wally was with the Teen Titans as Wally arrives late. Wally slides a file on his dad, Daniel West, the Reverse Flash, into his bag. After the movie, Flash goes to Gamby, the person who makes the costumes for the Rogues, and asks where they are, but he says he doesn't know. Barry realizes that the Flash may be threatening, but Barry Allen isn't. He approaches Mirror Monster's ex, asking if she knows anything. She says they had a warehouse, but she doesn't know where they were. Barry then goes to the Rogue support group run by a man who used to be the Pied Piper, an old rogue. Barry had no idea this group existed. Barry is then told that Lisa's ice skating teacher may know stuff. Lisa Snart, the Golden Glider. Barry then flashes away to Polar Ice, the only place Leonard Snart felt at home. While the Flash is wondering whether he needs a lair, Batman had one, Green Arrow had one. What else? Aquaman might have had one. He then finds blueprints for a new museum in Corto Maltese. It was a heist plan. Barry then turns around to see a bomb, and then runs out, but then forgets that he needs the plan, so he runs back and then grabs the blueprint. But it's too late. He just manages to vibrate just in time, saving himself. Now he knows where they are. To the Rogues. Captain Cold tells the Rogues, Heatwave, Weather Wizard, Golden Glider, Mirror Master, and Trickster to set their watches. They have 1 hour to prove themselves to the Flash. The museum is one of the most secure museums in the world. Corto Maltese was in a civil war for years, and many jewels were hidden until the war ended. Then they made a museum for it. But the security is no match for the Rogues. Weather Wizard makes a hurricane to disorient the people, while Trickster blocks the connection to the outside world. The cops then surround Captain Cold, but Glider knocks the guns out their hands, and Heatwave burns them. Cold asks how much time they have left, but then the Flash appears. The Flash quickly deals with Heatwave and Trickster before Weather Wizard blasts him with lightning. The Flash crashes to the ground, and Glider traps him, but he uses Glider to spin and then throws Glider into Weather Wizard. Leonard Snart then picks up a woman and points a cold gun with his left hand at her. Flash says Leonard Snart is right-handed, and then he frees the woman. Flash then realizes all of the Rogues he fought are mirror constructs, and the Mirror Master says the Flash didn't think this through. The museum is full of reflective surfaces, and as the Flash breaks them, they form a mirror monster that mirrors his speed. The Flash vibrates through the monster, destroying it, but the Rogues escape to commit a crime in Central City. The Flash runs back to see what the Rogues are doing, but they've split up and are causing damage everywhere. But where does he go? Which Rogue does he fight first? Barry Allen speeds everywhere and sees destruction caused by the Rogues. The Flash looks all over the city for evidence leading to the Rogues, but can't find it. They finally beat him. Flash is then told by Iris, a reporter, who doesn't know that he's Barry, that he might need to put himself in their shoes, and that gives him an idea. The Flash recognizes that everyone left their mark with this heist. He realizes this may have been their final heist. If he was about to leave Central City, what would he do? He goes to the cemetery to see Heatwave, a man who burned his family when he was young. Flash says he knows this is hard, saying goodbye to his family, and then Heatwave says that's not why he's here. He's here to say goodbye to his only regret, that he didn't take down the whole neighborhood with them. Flash gets everyone to safety and then knocks a fire hydrant to get water and kill off the fire, but then knocks Heatwave to the ground. But then Heatwave shoots Flash with fire, knocking Barry to the ground. Burnt, knocked out, defeated. At a ship, all the rogues are there, and they find out that Heatwave burned the Flash. While most of the rogues are happy, Captain Cold is furious. He reckons the Flash staged this. The Flash is coming, they need to move, fast. But Barry knocks them all out, leaving only Snart. Barry says the rogues always stayed together, so if he found one, he would find the rest. Snart says this was never about the money for him, and he freezes Barry. All Snart wanted to do was beat the Flash once and for all. So he snuck into Star Labs and made the Black Ice Gun. An ice gun that breaks into the Speed Force. He hits Barry with it and smiles. He thought he could make the gun after he found out about the black hole that caused the Speed Force storm and created a bunch of speedsters. Barry tells Snart to listen to himself. He could be a genius at Star Labs, yet he chooses to fight, yet he chooses to commit crimes. And that's why he will never escape his gruesome father. Snart slaps Barry. Snart says that Barry is selfish. He only wants to be a hero for himself, not the people. Barry then vibrates super fast and screams, "Never!" He knocks Snart away and picks up the black ice gun until he gets struck by lightning. Weather Wizard's lightning. The rest of the rogues are there. Barry then defeats them and says that the rogues strike fear into people. They are criminals. Glider then wraps her batons around the Flash and points a gun, saying it's time to end this. The rest of the rogues say they have a code not to kill, but Lisa says maybe that's what's been holding them back. Their code. Lisa shoots, but she doesn't realize that when Barry had the gun, he made it reverse, and the shot knocked out all the rogues. They came to hurt him, but they only really hurt himself. We see Wally running at top speed trying to find his dad, Daniel West, the reverse Flash, and he finds out Daniel has been transferred to Belle Rev. We then see 3 criminals who kicked off the Ark, beat up by the rogues, who now own Central City Crime, according to Snart. So that is the conclusion of The Flash Rogues Reloaded. Really good story. Flash Rebirth's been pretty good so far. Now we jump into a big Wally West arc, and then the massive Barton crossover. We've got 2 more DC videos this week, so make sure you check them out. Like the video, share it with your friends, subscribe if you're new, and see ya!